welcome back. We're back here in Minecraft, modded of course, Stoneblock, as is noted by this. Oops, sorry, this. So we actually have quite a few quests we'll eventually get through, it looks like. Project E, I love Project E, that's always fun. Draconic Evolution, I've never played with that, so that'll be fun to work with. Different storages, it looks like. A black hole unit, I do know those. And it looks like we'll be growing some interesting things as well. A lot of power options, as you can see. Solar, I'm not sure how that's going to work, but we'll see. So we have a few options. I didn't expect this tree to grow, but this kind of works to my favor, because we need string. And how do we get string? Well, if you've played Skyblock, a couple silkworms will do the trick. So while that does that, I'm going to show you a little something over here. We can make tiny coal, which is excellent, by the way, and we get the actually additions book, so we'll put that away in there, extras of those. I chopped a few trees, but I would rather only make the one chest. There we go. I actually lowered a few sounds so that I would be more heard and the game would not be too loud on you. So, for whatever reason, I didn't detect the chest. Detect, please. There we go. Alright, and now we have to make Tinker's items. Alright, now Tinker's items are fun. So once these things were out, we'll probably start doing Tinker's. I've also got to decide what I'm going to do about this. It's probably like 8 and 9. Yeah, so I should probably move this wall back one. That's a good way to use this pick. And how quick that is actually silking is amazing, by the way. Alright, I'm going to have to hop up a step or two. There we go. And now that we have some extra torches, I could put a torch up there if I want. But I'm not too worried about darkness, because obviously mobs do not spawn up there. And I think, if I recall, we're too high for bats to spawn. So we won't have that problem yet. But we will need to be careful. In fact, I'm a little nervous. So this pick, as you can see, we'll run through this fairly quick. But we definitely need more cobble, because we haven't even begun to get into something else. Because if you've noticed, if there's me, everyone's favorite mod, X compression, X miho, however it's pronounced, X niho, excuse me. That means there's going to be sieving, obviously, because we can get gravel. Very important. Also, so now we have infested leaves, so I can break these with a crook. A compressed crook just does this really quick. But I'm not going to use the grave accent key just yet. But we're going to need a lot of string, so this is going to be a regular thing we'll have to do pretty early. And you can do this with just about any tree. I forget how much string we need for that. Oh, we're one shy. Oh, there we go. So that's the string complete. And that leads us to sieving, as I mentioned, because I knew that was coming. But I want to get the Tinkers first. That's this episode, I think. We should work on getting our Tinkers things going. We have access to stone, wood, flint. I don't think string is a material. I mean, it's used for bows, but I don't think it's used for anything other than that. Yeah, so this is going to give us a lot of space to work with. And eventually we'll make a separate room just for growing trees. Probably once I get some metal and maybe a hammer, for instance, because that's a 3x3 and be a little faster. Alright, we've almost done it. Just mine up this little bit more here. Look at that, we got several stacks of cobble to work with now. So we'll just go ahead and start working with this. I need to move these chests. And a trick with making chests is I can do this. That'll make me a bunch of chests. This chest is actually in the way now. All the contents are going to spell out. Alright, so this is just going to be our things I don't know what to do with. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook some apples. And we have some more chests to claim. And something about this pack that's interesting is when we open these, which is what we're going to do for a moment, we get mana lens. Those could be useful later on. We get a flask of adrenaline. It has 6 uses. It gives us haste, which allows us to mine. And we got craft a botanical brewery and create a brew, even though we haven't done that. So the haste will help to mine things early. We got a flask of magma skin. That is huge. If we run into lava, that's going to be a lifesaver. Epic bacon. I think that's a food. That is a really good food. We're going to want to save that, a piece of that for later. Notice it has an EMC value, so that's pretty nice. Let's open another one. We got 16 upgrade speeds for extra utility. That... Oh, those are ultimate ones. Yeah, so you get really good rewards from this. We got an Invar hammer. That's nice. I don't think I can use that for Miho, though. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, it actually does what I figured it would, though. It mines in a 3x3. That could be interesting. Interesting. That actually makes mining this a little easier. Like, just go whoop, whoop, just like that. It mines in a 3x3. Unfortunately, it'll be hard to repair that Invar hammer, but... in fact, I don't even know if it is possible to repair. Oh, we could give it mending with the... That's right, Ender IO, you can give things like that. Interesting. Well, we're going to save that for later. We don't want to waste it. What else? A growth crystal. Checks up to 5 blocks up or down. Works in a 9x9 farm. Can be used as a water source. Sponges cannot be placed around, but it provides fast growth. Interesting, to say the least. And another flask of magma. Well, you get interesting rewards nonetheless. We also have floral fertilizer. Don't know how we're going to get that going, but we can get tinkers. Let's finish clearing this. So we'll need to make a tinker's tables, the tables. But we're going to need all the string we can get. I just want to use up this crook. There we go. So let's see, what do we need? Well, actually, I know what we need. We need some stencils. 16 stencils should do. Let's see, we'll need a part builder, I know that. Some planks will allow us to make the stencil table. A spare chest and a stencil makes a pattern chest. Oh, for those who do not know, you can also do this with logs, which creates a wood pile. So, an easy way to contain some wood. Crafting table, and this makes a tool station. Now I actually want to make another crafting table to turn it into the crafting station. Now remember, you can also put these in, I think, oh, I guess not. I guess that got removed, because it used to be that you could take away the legs. But, let's go ahead and set up our stencil area right here. So, let's see, stencil table, pattern chest, part builder, tool station, and also, right there we need something else. There's my cooked apples. Those things are excellent food. Also, I just realized, it's only when you're not looking at a entity, a furnace, crafting table, that you can access this. The part chest. I never remember that one. There it is. This holds a large amount of parts. Requires a chest. I'm not surprised. I'm going to take that chest. Some sticks, a plank. It's an interesting recipe, to say the least. And that makes the pot chest. Alright. Detected and complete. So we put this here, this here. Oops, no. That has to actually go over one. Tool station. So we'll put these in here. So we're going to make, let's make a pick. An axe head. Pretty sure I can't make a hammer in here, right? Yeah, no. I didn't think so. Tool rod and binding. And if we put all those in there, when we look in here, we can see that's right there. So now we can make parts. So we can make this. We'll also make a stone one of these. Just because that's what I got on hand. I'd rather not make that out of that. We'll need 2 rods. This uses half, so that. Alright. Now, if it stays the same, then an axe should only be... Oh, it used to be you didn't need that. That's fine. Tool binding, I don't need that. I need part builder. How about that? Oh, also, in case you guys are wondering, a log is a value of 4. So you can use logs. For some reason, that definitely showed up wrong. So we can make this pickaxe, has a durability of 128, slightly less than that, but it has ecological, and what that means is it's going to regenerate. So I'm just going to name it pickaxe. I actually have to change it. This lets me make a hatchet. Also, same. So we'll call this hatchet. That's just fine. Put that away. So let's go ahead and do this then and see. Okay, it does. I was a little nervous about that. Let's finish clearing up these trees. Alright, so what I'm going to do here off camera very quickly is I'm going to grow 1 tree, and I'm going to use up this axe, and I'm going to use up this pick. So I'll be right back. Alright, I used up that pick and the axe, and I've left a single log in here to keep some leaves for something. The reason these are better is the experience that you can get from these. So as I use these, they'll level up, and I believe you get things from that. So we'll do that. Apparently that's actually best broken with that. So we'll put that there for now. And we'll mine this up. It's not, I don't know if it says fast right at the moment, but it's alright. So we have another apple we can cook, but I'm not going to yet. I have a lot of saplings. So it's time to take advantage of all this cobble. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to make some gravel. I just so happen to have a hammer. I'm not sure how a compressed hammer would work on this, but let's go ahead and place a ton of cobblestone down. You do not have to do it the way I'm doing. I just decided to do a 3x3. And I'll hold this. Oh wow, yeah, that did rather well. Alright, so we got a bunch of gravel. So let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. Alright, got a stack. Alright, so now we gotta make a sieve. Probably just this will do. Let's see, it takes slabs. Alright. Again, we could, oh, you can't do that. Interesting. So certain things you can do, certain things you can't. We're actually going to make 2 sets because I'm going to need to make some other stuff. Fact is, I'm probably going to need even more wood than I got. We definitely need more planks. I'm actually going to make 2 sieves. Sieves do stack, so we'll put these here. Now, in order to use a sieve, we need a mesh. In this case, we're going to make a silk mesh. Easy enough. if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm a little off. I think it's something like this, right? Oh, scaffolding. Alright, alright, alright. Well, I know when to look for a recipe. Mesh. And there they are. There's flint stiffened iron. The flint one is obviously better, but we're just going to make a string one to start. So this makes this. Now with gravel, we can actually craft flint straight up. You can also get it from from sieving, you get a small chance. The flint one, slightly higher. The quartz grindstone, which I don't think we can make yet, right? Yeah, we really can't make that. I think we're close to making it, but... the heavy sieve, huh? I wonder how... Oh, right, because you can use compressed in that. Alright, yeah, because they need some sort of quartz. And we don't have quartz. Nether quartz wouldn't be too hard to get if we could sieve it. But we need soul sand, and that's a little ways away. But in order to do that, we just put this in, and you see it as a thing, and then there we go. And look at that, we got a piece of flint. We got iron mesh. Now the reason I have a spare chest is I'm going to put this here to store things that we find. Now... Yeah, oh man, we got another flint right off the get-go. Or maybe we didn't. I think I just had that flint. And sometimes you don't get anything. And yeah. So iron ore pieces are actually best made with this, because that gives a much higher chance, as you can see, an extra 10%. So it's fairly easy to get the iron. So what I'm actually going to do is go... And we're going to straight up make a bunch of flints. And as soon as we can make it easier to get gravel, it's going to be a lot better. But right now, making gravel is a little tricky, because we have to hammer it right now. But when you get a compressed hammer, you can just compress these blocks and do it much faster. But for now, we're doing it this way. I have to remember how to make this. Yes, okay. What are we going to use that for? Oh, we can make leather armor. Huh. I'm actually going to make one of those, just so I know. Oh, we got something else there. We got a piece of tin. So, if I right-click, I can take that mesh back. And straight up, we got this, we got this, we got this, and we completed this quest. So we just got a bunch of things. And I'm not done yet. Now I'm going to show you why I like this. Boom, we can do 2 at the same time. Like if I do more, I could do even more. I don't know if mesh can break. But this makes it much easier to sieve through the gravel. And yeah, there's ways you can speed this up, obviously, because you can do the heavy sieves. But they require in order, well, I guess they're not out of range. I was going to say they might be out of range, but they're really not. I don't know if there's anything special about them, though. But, yep. So that's fairly easy to do. And I think we ought to make a compressed hammer is going to be a very valuable friend. And we've actually filled up our inventory rather well with things, as you can see. Also, we got a materials and U-book, so for tinkerers like myself, that's useful. So let me check the time. It is already wrapping up time. My goodness, how time flies on this pack. Fun, though, it is. Let's eat one cooked apple really quick. Because there's one more thing I want to do before we call it. Is we have to make water into the wooden crucible. The wooden crucible is quite a neat little invention. We won't need it for too long, but the wooden crucible... Actually, I guess we need an oak crucible. So we want this. That's why I made... We only need one of these. Boom. And now we have this. And in order to get leaves, we need a pair of shears. And I believe we can make wooden shears, as well as other types of shears. Yes, we can. Fairly easy. Alright, now we got lots of leaves, so now we can start getting some water. So, oak leaves. Also, something you can do with oak leaves, you might be wondering, is that we can make plant balls. You can make the biomass, isn't that, well, apparently leaves brush. In compost, this is used to make extra dirt, so this is a way to use this. Crucible. And I can't even see everything in that. There's a lot there. Apparently there's also the stone barrels. Can macerate it, sag mill it, put it in a generator, transmutation, survival generators, furnace generators. Survival generators I like a lot because you can see you get a lot of RF compared to, say, the furnace or the other generators. The overclock's not bad, I guess, but the furnace generator does it quickly. This one's slow, but look how much you get. You get 5,000 RF overall from a leaf. That's not bad, I feel like. Alright, and now it's slowly turning those leaves into water. So next time we'll have water, and we'll figure out how to get it. If it wasn't already apparent, I'm pretty sure that a bucket is in our future, because we can easily get iron thanks to a very special thing. And that is the chunk. This iron ore chunk is made through the pieces. So, and we already have enough to make a bucket. While I'm off camera, I'm going to go through and get all this cobble turned into gravel. And I'll use up my hammers in the process, so I'll probably end up making more. I thought there was a button you could press that you could look up these recipes. But anyway, looks like you can use either sticks or stone. I could even make an iron one now, but I'm not going to. But, yeah, so, see, yep, hammers. Alright, so I'll see you in a little bit, next episode. So, I'll see you then. I'm Kanyard, this is Stoneblock. See you next time.